Well, I know it wasn't maybe the first two periods that you wanted to see, but overall, were you happy with the performance?
Yeah, you know what? We got a good goalie. you know, he kind of kept us around the game there for a good chunk of the night. It's part of his job, and we anticipated a pushback from those guys. That's a quality hockey team over there on the other side, and they've given us fits for a couple of years now, and they play hard. I thought early in the game we had chances, but we took ourselves out of those chances by overpassing the puck and we hung around and got some goals. We knew offensively in the third period we needed to get to the net and hang around the net, and had a couple tips that led to goals, and the rest was the story.
Yeah, were you happy to see that last goal come on the power play, considering how it went at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, it's the results haven't been there on our power play for a while. We're getting opportunities, comes in waves when it ends up in the back of their net and when it doesn't. But they're working through some things. It was a big goal for us, and we tied the special teams battle tonight, and we're able to find that extra.
Mixing up the lines also provided that spark too in that third period. Just kind of tell us what you saw from your group tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I can't take any credit for that. We come in as a staff between periods and kind of talk about different things and review the video to see where we're at and what we can do better. It was all Don Knockbar tonight. He kind of said, "Hey, man, we got to switch some things up," and I didn't disagree with him, and we made the adjustments, and guys responded.
Mitch, just looking bigger picture, and obviously we're late in the season here, and you're finding ways to win some nights, and I think this night was one of those. And how big do you think just the sense of belief is on the bench that you can win sort of any game?
Yeah, you know what? It's I'd like to think we're a good team. I think we've shown that over the last 4 or 5 months here since a slow start to the season. I think our guys are kind of starting to understand where they fit, what their jobs are, and what they need to do. And so we find different ways to win. Some nights we score some goals. Some nights we have to squeeze it out and get a good goaltending performance like we did tonight, which Dustin's done a lot this year for us. And you maybe steal one or two along the way.
And going back to the start of the season, how would you say that a guy like Adam Klapka has progressed to become maybe more of a regular contributor in your lineup?
Yeah, you know what? When he's got a good stick and he is finishing his checks and going to the net front, he's a very effective player for us. There's still lots of growth there to be had, and he understands that. He's been coachable, but he's been coming along here of late.
And I guess the last one that I have is just this group being as close as they are. How do you think the next man up mentality plays into this season going down the stretch here?
Well, it's the American Hockey League. There's lots of turnover with recalls and injuries and whatnot. And so when guys slide into your lineup, they got to get caught up to speed quickly and adapt to what we're doing here and be a contributor in some facet. And we've gotten that from guys that have been out of our lineup here of late.
Still one factor, real quick, just still one factor to go with the standings, but assuming that everything goes well by Friday, you've already clinched the playoff spot. Seems to be mission accomplished with a little over a month left in the season. Just kind of those steps and those building blocks that you're looking forward to, and those checkpoints that you're looking for in terms of getting to that next level.
Yeah, I think when the puck drops for game one of the season, any team's goal is to make the playoffs. We don't spend a ton of time talking about that around here. We just kind of, were we effective that day as a team? And, if that's the case and we're able to get in there for the start we've had to the year, great. But the next point will be try to maintain that and try to win our division here with good teams right below us in the standings.